Derby. Journalism will be likely the favorite heading into Derby 151. And as Ken Spencer shows us, there's a lot of confidence surrounding the Santa Anita Derby winner, and rightfully so.
It's pretty clear, entering Derby 151, all eyes are on journalism, who's on assignment at Churchill Downs.
This is what we're here for, right? You always dream of having a horse of this caliber.
The 3-year-old is trainer Michael McCarthy's second ever Derby starter. Last year, he had Endlessly, who would go on to finish 9th.
Last year, we kind of got in here through the back door, winning the Jeff Ruby and a turf horse running on the dirt for the first time, but this is a totally different animal altogether. Didn't see much of you guys here last year. So yeah, a little bit different.
Yes, it is. Journalism comes in having won his last 4 starts.
There's just something about him. I think when horses really kind of get in a routine and get in a pattern and win and keep winning, I think there's an air of confidence about them. I think they know they're good.
Case in point, the colt was still able to capture the Santa Anita Derby his last time out, despite a troubled trip.
Write this down! Journalism is the best!
As I've said all along, if he couldn't handle that kind of trouble, pressure with 5 horses, it'd be awfully hard for him to handle it with 20.
Perhaps the most impressive thing about journalism's year so far, he has dominated the California racing scene, and generally, that's Bob Baffert territory.
He's kind of made the Santa Anita Derby his appetizer to the Kentucky Derby, as I've said. Right horse at the right time. You know, we always say it only takes one, and obviously this year I think that rings true.
On the backside, journalism is the horse to beat.
If you said, Mark, eliminate one horse, who would it be? I'd take journalism.
I just want everybody to get in the starting gate to be doing as best they can possibly be doing, and everyone have a clear run into the first turn and the horses settle it out on the racetrack.
If that's the case, McCarthy feels he's got the most accurate horse in journalism.
Yeah, no fake news here, and I hope that's the truth.
A story whose ending is yet to be written. Ken Spencer, WHAS 11 News.
Honey, they mentioned Bob Baffert in that piece. This is his first Derby back since being suspended a couple of years ago. And one of his horses, Citizen Bull, just arrived at Churchill Downs this afternoon. So we'll see how he works out in the next couple of days.
There'll be plenty of folks around that barn in the morning.
There will be. There's going to be a lot of journalists looking at that barn.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, thanks, Sarandon. We'll be